Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play Command & Conquer. Now for you, how long has it been? Maybe a day if you're watching these as they get uploaded. Maybe a matter of seconds if you're watching them sometime beyond the time when they were uploaded. For me, it's been an hour. Waiting for Tiberium to regrow, it takes ages. Now I was in two minds originally whether or not I wanted to record me waiting for Tiberium to grow. I didn't, and I think it was a right choice. Regardless, some Tiberium has regrown, some regrew over here which I harvested, same here. This is spreading wildly out of control, which is lovely, and this harvester with a full payload is sacrificing itself to airstrikes. The reason for that is that harvester is completely bugged out, and even if I build a refinery up here, he won't deposit his payload. Irritating chap. Now, what did I do? Well, I didn't do that, I did this. Go on, harvester, take it like a man. I sold my Temple of Nod. Selling a Temple of Nod gives you 1500 credits. Very nice. I used those 1500 credits to build one of these fellows, and I put him slap bang in the front of my base. He has been fending me off from all kinds of attacks together with his posse of tanks. That has kept me safe from everything. Then, I let the Tiberium grow and grow and grow. I then went away and had some lunch. I then came back and the Tiberium was still growing. Then I harvested some of the Tiberium, enough to rebuild my Temple of Nod, which means my nuclear strike had to tick all the way around again. I waited for that, and now I'm here. I think the only other thing I did is I built one additional flame tank, because I thought I'd need more to hold this off. Turns out I was fine. But hey, it's time to attack. And I spent a long time explaining what had happened. Now, I'm using hotkeys because this is a very precise plan I have here. Well, that's a mammoth tank. It's not time for the precise plan just yet, but you get to see how superb my defense is. I may ask these fellows to get back to harvesting. Maybe we'll just wait, just in case things go wrong. So he zaps him, which annoys him and makes him look at him. However, he misses because he's generally an idiot, but hits with his second two shots, which damages my obelisk a little bit. Every now and again I have to go and harvest to get some more money to repair my obelisk, but for the main part it's not doing too badly. Now then, let's get force number one, which is apparently that lot over there, whilst the stealth tank goes in. Now, we'll just throw it out to the crowd. We're going to get grimaces and moans and complaints from everyone. We're going to defend. We're going to defend first before we do anything. We're going to defend. Everybody back.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
But just the question I was going to ask. Any StarCraft player amongst us? I phrased that wrong, but whatever, the point remains. Any StarCraft players amongst the audience? There we go, that's better. You'll be familiar with an idea. The idea is namely, don't lose your obelisk. Drat.
Yes, sir.
Well, we should be fine, because I'm going for the jugular. But anyway, here's a StarCraft plan for you. You send in a cloaked unit. Basically, a ghost, because that's all you could do. And you ask it to call in a nuke. No reason why we can't do that in Command & Conquer. In you go, Mr. Cloaked Unit, i.e. a stealth tank. Let's take a good look at their base. So what have we got? We got 4 APCs for no apparent reason. We have the iron cannon dish, which has not got any iron cannon. Seriously, they don't use iron cannon all level, I don't know why. We have so many infantry, it's ridiculous. This is because I was sat around for an hour waiting for Tiberium to grow. Let the computer build up a lot of infantry. They have some vehicles. They have 3 Orca pads, a war factory. This is my target. If I could take out that and that, that's their 2 production structures gone. If I could take out the 3 Orcas, then I don't need any anti-air. That's great. If I can kill all the infantry, that's good, but it's not that necessary. That's also handy to get rid of. So, that looks good to me. Run for it! Sneaks in, and drops his nuke, and off he goes. We get to watch the nuke. There's no way I'm not watching the nuke. Does feel genuinely powerful and strong. That's what I like about the nuke in this game. It really does look powerful. However... Okay. Why would you follow this order? Okay, men. I know you're all badly wounded from the radiation of that nuclear bomb that just hit you, but I want you all to charge across that poisonous field. Okay, boss. I could just walk forward and kill them all, but this is kind of more fun, I feel. Okay, that was great. In we go. So, the goal? We need to kill off those, barge inwards. Go see what's over here. Did you survive a nuclear hot? You did.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Unit
I apparently lost something. That was probably my harvester. How fast is the game?
Yes, sir.
Come on, little flame tanks.
Yes, sir.
You're good against buildings. We all know you are. Screw that thing. That doesn't matter.
Yes.
As we said before, I can now sell that. Don't need it anymore.
Yes, you got
Certainly not needed for the level,
unit lost.
and it doesn't really offer me any benefit to keep it alive. It just consumes power. Get rid of it then.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Get the stealth tank into the fight.
Yes, acknowledge.
Not sure what this harvester's thinking.
Vehicle
Don't know what my men are thinking. Just sat there and not fighting.
Unit reporting.
Okay, that gives us some more funds to build more flame tanks because they're awesome. I'm also going to want
Building.
engineer
Yes, moving out. Unit moving out.
of your random shooting. No, we won't destroy that just yet. We'll capture that, I think.
Unit moving out. Acknowledge. Yes.
Kill you though. And we'll make our way through all of these mass APCs. There's a tank we need to be wary of, but I think we can handle a tank.
Construction
So,
complete.
you two, this is the whole reason I wanted desperately to attack that base, can now harvest this whole screen of Tiberium, which means I'll never go hungry again. Did I really build my... Oh, chopper! Yes, brilliant.
Unit lost.
Tactical genius there. This... Wow.
Reinforcements have
Wow.
arrived.
Okay. Okay. I'm happy about that. My plan... I'm actually going to pause the game for this one.
Lost.
Unit lost. My plan was to build an engineer and then use the harvesters to make a sort of pathway through the Tiberium that he could safely walk on to get into the base and capture that refinery so I could harvest even faster. My mistake was that I built the engineer on the island. But because of my mistake, I saw a chopper which can fly straight over the Tiberium field. Every cloud on all that, every cloud. We'll send this flame tank down to help purge this base. Are you in your chopper yet? Yes, you are. Good. So we'll get our engineer fellow down here. He's going to capture this as soon as that harvester's in it.
Yes, yes, sir.
You cannot beat a flame tank, Mr. APC. But I like your guts for trying. You are a suicidal maniac.
Unit lost.
Tell you what, tanks. Let's just leave them to it.
Affirmative.
Your job is that thing, which seems to be... Is it losing HP? No, it's not. Still, it took a nuclear bomb. Interesting point, if you drop a nuclear bomb on top, directly on top of a mammoth tank, it walks away with about half HP.
Affirmative.
Those things are...
Yes, sir.
They're tough. They really are. Anyway, this time I'm reprimarying that.
Selected.
Get another
Building.
engineer up. Where's that harvester gone?
Yes, sir.
No, well, we can wait. I'm not in a rush. I know what you're all thinking.
Unit
Get
ready.
it, iron cannon. Get it, capture it. I don't think Nod gets the iron cannon, even if they do capture it.
Building.
But since this harvester's taking a year and a day, I will capture this thing because it cost 2,800, which means it's worth 1,400, which puts me in profit.
Reporting. Reporting.
Okay, you guys might as well get in. So you don't see the harvester coming back.
Waiting. Yes, sir.
Capture, capture. Not allowed to capture. Okay, it looks like they couldn't disable the ion cannon, so they just disabled capturing the building. Bit of old school programming right there.
Waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll scrap that plan entirely. We could realistically take that tank, but I'm just waiting for one bazooka man backup,
Yes, sir.
because that's my kind of backup force. Also not sure what else we'll find over here. No point in rushing in until we are completely ready. We'll now start building up what will be my force to assault the second half of the map. The half of the map that we haven't even touched yet. Lord, this is a long level. Another one of you chaps. And that's kind of like a force. Back to the island where it's safe. What have we got on the island now? We've got one man ready to take an airstrike. Good chap.
Yes, right away, sir.
I'm still maintaining that that's because the game screwed me over with that harvester. And that other harvester who wouldn't deposit his payload.
Unit moving out.
Construction complete.
Is that the harvester? Yes, here he comes. Ready, engineers? Ready, ready?
Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
You're not even joining in. Get to the fight.
Affirmative.
I must make sure we don't attack the harvester or they'll send all kinds of reinforcements. By the way,
Reinforcements have
if-
arrived.
okay, reinforcements have arrived. If you give the computer a long period of time to do whatever it likes because you're waiting for Tiberium to grow, take a guess at what they'll do. Yeah. They like their infantry. Anyway, back to the engineer.
Roger.
His time has come. He will be a hero.
Sir, you got it.
I believe I checked the value of these things before, but I'll do it again. 700 is not worth capturing those, we'll make a net loss. It is worth capturing this, though. That'll be 9, thank you very much. And I get all of the money that was in the harvester.
Unit affirmative.
Construction complete.
We're now rocking 3 harvesters on a pretty big Tiberium patch. We're loaded, we've gone from being
Building.
completely
Yes,
broke
sir. Moving out.
to stupidly rich
Yes,
in
affirmative.
one move.
Yes, sir. Yes, moving out.
Reinforcements
Wish some of my
have
units had
arrived.
slightly bigger scouting radius. It's a very slow advance, this one.
Vehicle reporting.
Get to see all the devastation made by the nuclear bomb. Touched on it before, but yes, I really do like the nuke in this game. It causes such devastation, the whole screen goes white.
Right away, sir. You got it.
Whoa!
Construction complete.
Whoa!
Unit
Moving out.
lost.
Where are you going?
Reporting.
Get in there.
Yes. Affirmative.
I see something else worth capturing.
Reporting. Moving out. Reporting. Moving out.
Careful you don't die to that. Doing it.
Reinforcements have
Apparently we
arrived.
could have attacked from this side, which seems completely pointless, considering that this, if anything, is the back door.
Building.
I can't spend my money fast enough. And that's really going to go crazy now when I capture this thing, or possibly die to this rocket. Here we go. I'm going to have a quick look at what we can build.
GDI building.
Captured.
Active. Our base is under attack.
Nothing too fancy. So we'll get the money and run.
Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out.
Money's more useful to us than the ability to build orcas.
Unit lost.
We could potentially have built mammoth tanks. We could have built a war factory and then got some mammoth tanks out. But come on, we're Nod. Let's finish it with Nod units. Where are you going?
Moving out.
Just harvest that, that'll do.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So many units to build.
Construction complete. Building.
We could do a killing all of that lot off, really.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Flame tanks. We need some flame tanks.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Flame tanks are always going to be the safest way to destroy buildings, simply because if you do it with tanks,
Reinforcements have
then a
arrived.
couple of men will sneak out the building when it blows up, and they will shoot you, and they will shoot you, and it will take hours to kill them, even though they do nothing.
Construction complete.
And that gets us all annoyed. I don't think my harvesting pattern is as efficient as it could be. I think this chap is going all the way down here, harvesting, then going all the way back up. But that's alright. Look at how much money we've got. We can't complain about such things anymore.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
So, what's the plan going to be? It's going to be that we finish off these buildings, we save, call it a day. Well, call it a video, not a day. And then we build up one heck of an army. Possibly on a slightly faster speed setting. That's our flush for feeling.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
We'll get down the big one that we can't capture. This will stop them using those iron cannons, which have been annoying us all game long.
Yes, sir.
No more iron cannons.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledge.
I haven't been maintaining my anti-airstrike for our S up top there.
Construction complete.
We'll get back to doing that. Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledge.
There is now a vehicle reversing outside my window. Hence, I shall go deal with him. Hopefully you'll join me next time, where we're building up an army to take the level. Hopefully, I'll see you then.